Jungkook and V had a special bond from the very beginning. They were partners in crime, always getting into mischief and having fun together. But times changed, and the two slowly began to drift apart. It seemed like overnight, all the time they spent together had come to an end. There were no longer jokes being made, or fun memories being shared. They had gone from two clowns to two strangers. One of the major contributing factors to their separation was the fact that they had different groups of friends. Jungkook had become close with Jimin, while V began hanging around with CP. V's new friends were different than those Jungkook was familiar with, and it made Jungkook uncomfortable. He started to distance himself from V and the group. Another element that played a role in their separation was the fact that Jungkook had elected to pursue a career in music. He realized that while he and V could still be friends, he would have to dedicate a lot of time to his practice and recordings. V understood these limitations and eventually accepted them, but Jungkook felt guilty nonetheless. He started to distance himself in order to not feel as though he was letting V or any of his other friends down. As skin-deep as Jungkook's realization was, its effects were profound. V noticed the distance between them and felt neglected at times due to Jungkook's new commitment. They started to argue every now and then because of these issues. V felt like Jungkook was ashamed and embarrassed to be around him, which deepened the rift even further. Jungkook began to see V more like a distant cousin that happened to be there. He would give one-word answers to any of V's questions, just to avoid any unproductive conversations. As time went by, V got used to the change, eventually accepting the fact that the two kids who were once best friends had gone their separate ways. Jungkook, however, still felt guilty every time that he saw V, despite the fact that V had moved on. He wondered if he had done something wrong, and what he could have done to prevent their separation. He consciously tried to reconnect with V, but he never found the right words. V was also too ashamed and embarrassed to talk about it, so the gulf remained unbridged. The sad truth is that Jungkook and V's relationship was doomed from the start. Their different paths in life made it impossible for them to remain as close as they once were. In the end, Jungkook and V are no longer partners in crime. They've become distant friends, never truly able to reconnect with each other the way they had before. The shift in their relationship serves as a reminder that, even when it comes to longtime friends, life's changes are inevitable. Jungkook and V's story is a profound reminder of how important it is to cherish the relationships we have in life. They are precious and delicate, and we must guard them with care. Eventually, Jungkook and V made peace with each other and agreed to stay in touch, but their friendship was never the same. Jungkook carried painful guilt for many years, blaming himself for the changes in their relationship. V, on the other hand, was able to accept the reality of their situation much quicker. V found strength and comfort in his new group of friends and new hobbies, while his friendship with Jungkook slowly faded away. Despite the sadness of their separation, both Jungkook and V emerged better people. They had learned the realities of relationships, how often they change and how quickly they can fade away. By accepting and embracing the change that had occurred in their relationship, both Jungkook and V were able to move on and create new friendships and experiences. Eventually, the two were able to meet again and reminisce about the memories they had shared, allowing them to appreciate how far they had come. They acknowledged that everything had changed and accepted the challenge of building a new friendship. By remaining in contact, Jungkook and V were able to move past the sadness they once shared and find joy in their newfound friendship.